What's up, guys? It's Hardcore Crypto here. In this video, we shall be taking a good look at Bitcoin. I would have made this video earlier, but some things came into, um, you know, some things happened, so I had to sort some things out. So without wasting much of your time right here, this is Bitcoin. If you watched my video yesterday, I was predicting, this to happen. Though I made, I gave two major scenarios to play out for Bitcoin based on each and every chart that I'll be showing you here. And I made it known to us that there is a high chance that this right here is what will probably be played out, most especially. And with the look of things right here, I also made it known to us that with the whole news we're getting about Trump going to China with most, popular CEO with biggest companies in the world, it was giving a Saudi news kind of vibe. So that was definitely what I got from that, and I saw that as an opportunity for investors to sell the news or use that to sell the whole people's expectation. When people are trying to buy in, then there'll be enough liquidity for them to get off the market. So back to the chart, right? Because this is definitely what is most important to us right now. And looking at everything right here, if I take all of this away in order to avoid any form of distraction or noise on the chart, you could see clearly right here that from the 4 hours time frame, Bitcoin has been crashing. Now, Bitcoin has been crashing in a way whereby even from the daily time frame right here, we have not even gotten a major retest. You could see we have broken below this major resistance right here at roughly $80,000, and here we are below $80,000. We are currently at $78,186 as of now that I'm recording this video. Now, moving to the other chart right here, because based on this chart is more like the long-term chart. So you could see right here that I use the weekly time frame to analyze this chart. Most of the times you could see Bitcoin has been in a downtrend. We only broke out not quite long, or should I say some couple of weeks back, and we definitely had to cool off. You could see we tested this resistance right here, which I said that we are most likely going to retest this resistance, which I made it known to us that I was going to take some profits off the table, which I did, and I made it note that we could still drop as low as 76,000, or we could even drop as low as 73,000 before rallying much higher. A lot of people are actually saying that we could drop all the way to $60,000. I don't think that will be the case, or that will happen more than anything, or as fast as we think. That since we probably play, you could see Bitcoin is still crashing massively. Major coins are actually still down right now. You could see most altcoins are bleeding. So this is currently it right here from the weekly. Now the daily, this is where we are. From the other chart right here, you could see we have gotten rejected from this bear flag pattern. You could see to some extent it seemed like we were about to break out of this bear flag pattern, invalidate this bear flag pattern, and rally all the way to $87,000. But this ended up not being the case, but rather the bears took control, and you could see this has been a massive sell-off right here. So we could still drop all the way down to 73,800, and before could rally much higher. I might probably exit my open Bitcoin position right now. I might be tempted to do that and probably wait for the perfect time to probably re-enter, because I think I just closed that's my Bitcoin position right now. I think it's obviously the best thing to do, especially given the fact that the liquidation price was at $40,000 when it was obviously lower than that, but I was adding more margin, increasing leverage, and so I don't know if you heard that sound. That notification means I've exited that position. So back to where we currently are right now, you could see based on this other chart right here that this is definitely the chart I was definitely driving at. You could see clearly from the 4 hours time frame that we have been getting rejected from this resistance right here. You see, we got rejected, we got rejected, we got rejected, we got rejected again, and we dropped as low as possible. You could see this was a massive sudden drop, and right now we're at this area of support. We could probably find support within this range at 7,000 before probably rallying much higher, rallying a little bit probably into this resistance at 81, then dropping much lower. This might be a possible scenario that can play out, or we could probably see a major pullback all the way from here below 77,000, and we could still drop all the way down to either 75, or we drop all the way down to $73,000. So this is a possible scenario that can play out, or that can play out in the future. So in terms of us having to make a move like this, it's possible. So I'll definitely be here to keep each and every one of us up to date with what's going on. According to the news right here, 24 hours ago, we could see JP Morgan boost its Bitcoin ETF holdings by 174%, reflecting confidence amidst market fluctuations. We could also see that Bitcoin sees momentum as the Senate Banking Committee advances on the Clarity Act, signaling potential increases in institutional interest and regulatory clarity, which is very, very good. Though the Clarity Act might take time before it gets to Trump's desk for Trump to sign, which I think that will probably happen probably towards ending of 2026. Obviously, we could see right here that the U.S. Banking Committee's Clarity Act boosts Bitcoin market cap by 58 billion, while Bitcoin surges to 82,000 with further 131 million ETF influx, resulting in 100 million short liquidations and boosting Coinbase by 8%. But right now, the Coinbase premium is now at a discount. So, massive discount. So a lot of people are mostly selling. So the public company's accumulation of 369 million Bitcoin signifies growing institutional confidence and adoption of Bitcoin as a reserve asset. So Bitcoin has now moved to a different narrative, a different game entirely, whereby it is not just the retailers that are into Bitcoin, whereby Bitcoin crashes massively. This time it's the big dogs that are into Bitcoin. And right now we could see Bitcoin might not even drop as low as we think that it's gonna drop, or probably we are expecting Bitcoin to drop as low as we're expecting Bitcoin to drop as low as in 2026. We could see maybe Bitcoin dropping as low as for 40,000, or even Bitcoin might drop as low as 40,000. But in terms of seeing Bitcoin dropping as low as 20,000, that is less likely going to happen. I don't think that will be playing out this year, but let's see how things go regardless. So looking at things right here, we could see it clearly that based on the major indicators that we use to identify or signify where the market is, the direction at which the market is heading, you could see this has definitely played out. I have been saying it for the longest that the USDT dominance right here is most likely about to break out, and once we see it breaking out, we are most likely going to see a massive dump in the market, and that is definitely what has happened. If you've been following my videos, you would see we broke above this resistance at 7.2, roughly 7.18, and you could see we didn't even retest. We just rallied massively, and we could rally as high as 7.5. And the moment we see the USDT dominance going as high as 7.5, we are most likely going to see the risk on assets dumping massive dump. So this is definitely not what we want to see. And right now, I can't even say if there is any narrative that can make the USDT dominance want to go down. Right now, the market will be very volatile. We'll end up seeing a major crash in major assets. And looking right here, we could still see that the crude oil right now is still very much elevated, trading above $100, and this is definitely not something we want to see. So from the daily time frame right here, you could see the crude oil will most likely be breaking out of this downtrend. You could see whenever we come in contact with this level, we get rejected. We come in contact, we get rejected. We come in contact, we get rejected. This time around, we are most likely going to be breaking out. And once we break out, all hell is going to set loose, because it's definitely going to bring in a lot of inflation, and prices of things will go up, which is definitely not what we want to see. So, we should get ready for a lot of volatility this month or towards the end of this month. So yeah, that's basically all I can say. For stocks are still very much bearish. If I should move to the 4 hour time frame, you could see I made it known so that the moment we test this level right here, we are most likely going to be heading really, really low. We could see stocks going as low as probably us finding support around this level, maybe all the way from 7,296 to probably 7,267. So we could still drop as low as, sorry about that, let me take this. So we could still drop as low as dropping all the way into this level, and I'll definitely be here to keep us up to date on that. I'm actually short on a particular stock, and I'm short on gold on my TradeFi account. So yeah, that's just majorly it, guys. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe, turn on post notification, smash that like button, and share this video with your friends, guys. Have a wonderful day, have a wonderful weekend. Peace out.